Good morning, afternoon-ish, I guess. It's 11:19. I guess that's like, it's not technically afternoon, but it's not like morning. So yeah, good morning, afternoon. Not just left. I've been on the highway for about like an hour-ish, maybe a little bit less, probably like 40 minutes. Going to a campsite in Missouri. Yeah, nothing too big is going to be going on for these next 3 days. I'm going to be driving to Missouri, and then driving to Kansas, and then driving to Colorado. So it's going to be about 3 days of driving. But after those 3 days, we'll be in Colorado, and that's when all the repetitive fun starts. But just got to get through these next 3 days, then we'll be golden. Got 5 hours, 55 minutes till I'm in Missouri. Very glad I changed my mind about driving 10 hours straight and then another 8 hours, or 11 hours. Wait, what was it? It was, either way, it was a long time. But glad I broke it down. It was a good night last night. Went to a rooftop restaurant and bar. Yeah, good times. Being in the hotel was nice. Except there were oh my god, at like 2:30 a.m. There was like yelling, doors slamming. What else was there? It, like for like a half hour, like there was just like I could tell they were like fresh 21-year-olds. But they were just being so loud, they woke me up. And it's hard to wake me up. So they were being loud. I'm like convinced they were slamming beer cans against the wall. And they were just like repetitively slamming doors. Like they would open it, slam it, open it, slam it, open it, slam it. I shouted like through my door. I was like, hey, shut up! And then after that, they stopped. But yeah, that was bad. I probably went on for like 45 minutes. At like 2:30 in the morning too. Like, God, go to bed. I know you're having fun in Nashville, but have some freaking respect. I don't think I've ever been that mad so like late in the night. Oh, welcome to Kentucky. Hours on the dot, slow and steady. Kentucky's a weird place. It's either like all brown, dried out farmland, or literally the greenest grass I've ever seen in my entire life. It's insane. Alright, made it to the campsite. It's a pretty nice one. This is probably the nicest out of the 3 I've stayed at so far. But yeah. A lot of people here. There's more down there too. Good morning. It is 6:45. Slept pretty good last night. It was a little warmer than I wanted it to be, but I had a little fan, so I had that right on me. It wasn't even a problem. But yeah, we got another driving day ahead. I kind of decided last minute, just F it. I don't want to be spending a night in a state that I don't want to be in, which would be Kansas. So I'm gonna try to drive to Colorado. It's a 10-hour, 45-minute drive. Right now it would bring me to 5:30. So if I can get there for 7:30, the latest, that would be cool. This one I've had a hotel booked before I left for the trip. I booked it, so we're good in that regard. It'll be a nice little reward for driving 10 hours, basically 11 hours. But yeah, if we get through this drive, this is gonna be the roughest part. So just got to do it, and it's all gonna be worth. One thing that's been a pretty common theme for this trip so far is that I always get gas like 10 or 15 minutes too early. I woke up this morning, passed the gas station, it was like 3:19. I'm like, okay, that's like average, I feel like. So got that. 15 minutes later, I just passed one, 279. Like, what? I have seen gas that low since COVID. Got 7 hours until I am at the hotel in Colorado. Been driving for about 3. I'm gonna break in about 2 to grab lunch and eat. Make it an even 5-hour split. Honestly, doing pretty good. I've been a pretty simple drive. Been like go straight for 100 miles, go straight for 100 miles. This one is go straight for 451 miles, which obviously I've never seen that on my GPS before, so I thought that was crazy. But yeah, we're passing through Kansas City, I believe. Oh, camera's falling. It's got legs and it's going. But yeah, we're passing through Kansas City. I think I've been seeing signs for it, so yeah, not too bad of a drive. Been listening to like a murder mystery podcast that's been pretty fun to follow along with, try to like guess who did it and whatnot. So far I am 2 out of 3. I should be a detective. Just I don't want to detect, I just want to have the facts in front of me. I don't want to like go out and find the facts. But if they give me all the facts, it's solved. Give me any cold case. You know how when you're driving, the GPS will be like, oh, there's an accident ahead, construction ahead, something like that. This one just says wildfire warning, which is crazy. So I'm assuming all to the right here is all the result of a wildfire. Insane. I've only seen it in like the videos and whatnot. It's actually more depressing in person. Believe it or not. I did pass a fire, which was interesting to see. I was going the other way, so I was on the other side of the highway. Yeah, I was wondering why so many U.S. Forest Service fire trucks were passing me. That was probably why. Alright, we are over halfway there. Let's say we got about a quarter of the way to go. 2 hours, 30 minutes. By this point, that's nothing. Literally, it's so easy. It's not even funny. But yeah, 2 hours, 30 minutes to go. Check the oil. We're all good there. Just got to get the oil change tomorrow, which I planned for in my notes. I knew I was going to have to get an oil change in Colorado. So it's all going according to plan. You guys can't see me when I'm tapping my fingers. Probably should stop doing that. I'm driving a car. But yeah, we're going good. We're going strong.
I'm walking on a